Hello, my name is Daniel Diaz, and this is the user video for the food frequency questionnaire system. I'm going to be describing how to use the system from the point of view of the actor we labeled in our diagrams as participant. So the setting for this particular use case is I am the guardian or parent of an infant who's been asked to take this food frequency questionnaire either from a pediatrician via an iPad inside the office, or at home, or through an email link, or from a researcher who has either sent me an email link or I'm sitting at a desk because I volunteered to take this and they sent me directly to sit down and take this questionnaire. The way to access a valid questionnaire is through a questionnaire ID. The user can enter one given to them by the issuer manually. If they enter it wrong, they'll get a notification that it's invalid. They're taken to the questionnaire page. They're given some set of brief instructions on how to use it. And as a user, I'm going to go through each food item and state how often in the times of a week, in the period of times of a week, does my baby consume each one of these food items. Now there's quite a few. If the baby is in the early stages of its life, it probably won't consume much beyond the first set of items known as primary items. So we also get to a point where if your baby did not eat any additional foods, click to skip. We'll skip and we'll get to the submit button. Any item left active, meaning that this X has not been pressed, is going to be considered for error validation, so the user must fill out completely every single question block that is active. If not, they'll get a questionnaire as incomplete error with highlighting the specific areas that need to be completed. However, if my baby did not consume formula and did not consume cereal added to milk, I can X those out, and if it was a mistake, I can reload it again. And in this case, we're going to say water maybe 3 times a day, and breast milk 5 times a day. And say water just for say 3 times a week. And click submit. And normally the participant will not get the results directly to them. This will be sent to the issuer. But since we do not have a user portal in this first iteration, version 0 of the project, we opted to just create a small addition in the code that pops up this simple HTML table with what those results are, so we could verify it through testing as well as a product owner. But you'll get a weekly total column for each of the specific nutrients on the left, as well as a daily average. We didn't consume too much in this particular questionnaire, so there's not much here. And then we have a breakdown of the total calories and a percentage of how much of that was fat, carbs, and protein. This is what the user will really see when they submit successfully. If you enter a questionnaire ID that's already been taken, you'll be given that the questionnaire has already been submitted. But links could also be taken directly via the URL. So let's say if I'm given this particular link via an email, or the pediatrician directly goes to this link from the issuer portal, then the participant will already be taken straight to the questionnaire, as it'll route it from the URL. So I'll click that, and then we're here for another questionnaire. Some of the more complex questionnaires do have servings that must be completed via around how much of a serving size there was for this particular food item. Some of them have additional sugar settings. This is optional, but if it's 1, 2, or 3 extra teaspoons for a particular food item. And then some the nutrient lists vary based on the type. So in case of 100% vegetable juice, we need to select whether it's regular juice or baby juice. And then once all items are addressed, submit, and the same process happens that we just showed. And this is, as far as the version 0 implementation, the user manual for a participant taking the questionnaire. Those for administrator and issuer should be made once the respective portals are implemented. Thank you very much.